Is your cat trying to tell you something important? Don't miss these critical signs. Discover the 10 common mistakes that could be affecting your furry friend's happiness at Chic Kitty. The changes in behavior that cats exhibit can be an indication that they require additional affection and attention because cats are sensitive creatures. Your once sweet cat may be begging for assistance if it is behaving in a cranky or aggressive manner, if it is always waiting by the door for you to return, or if it is having destructive behavior. There are several indications that your feline companion is experiencing feelings of neglect, including constant pushing for love, laying on your laptop, ignoring medical care, and crying out in the middle of the night. You will be able to ensure that your cat feels cherished and comfortable if you recognize these behaviors, which will ultimately result in the development of a stronger link between the two of you. Number 7, all of a sudden, your once sweet cat has become short-tempered, hostile, or aggressive. The sentiments of cats might be damaged because they take things very personally and they are easily hurt, similar to how people react when their feelings are hurt. Cats may experience a shift in their demeanor when they are hurt. They are not acting in this manner out of spite. Rather, they are acting in this manner because they do not like the changes that are occurring in their life that are external to their control. One more indication that your cat isn't getting enough love is if it suddenly becomes grumpy, mean, or even aggressive. This could be a sign that your cat isn't experiencing enough affection. If you are aware that you have been spending more time away from home or that you are frequently preoccupied with other activities when you are at home, you should take into consideration how your cat is feeling. When your cat does this, it is a means of communicating to you that they require your presence and that they place a high value on being acknowledged. There is always your cat waiting by the door is number 6. When you leave your house, your cat is aware that you are no longer there. This is something you should take into consideration. You can tell that your cat has missed having you around if you find that they are always waiting for you by the door when you return home. This is a clear indication that they are missing you. It's possible that your lonely cat is waiting for you by the door because they want to be the first thing that you see when you walk through the door. They will be able to receive your whole and undivided attention. We must go to work to provide the best possible life for our cats. Nonetheless, you must make an effort to spend quality time with your cats, as they have missed you while you were away. Number 5, if a cat is not receiving sufficient affection, it has the potential to become destructive from time to time. Sometimes our cats behave in a manner that is similar to that of our children, and on occasion those kitty children cry out for assistance. If your once well-behaved cat has begun to cause havoc in your home, you should take into consideration the lifestyle that they are currently leading. Are you spending more time away from home, or are you working with a greater amount of commitment? In the event that this is the case, your cat is paying attention, and it is highly probable that it is displaying destructive behavior as a symbol. Your cat has a need for love, affection, and attention, and if you are not providing them with what they require, they may behave in a manner that is not appropriate for them. Cats who are experiencing feelings of loneliness frequently engage in unsettling behaviors such as scratching things that they are not supposed to, or even eliminating outside of their litter box. Number 4, your feline companion is persistently pressuring you to give them your undivided attention. When it comes to things that they desire, cats rarely show any sign of shyness, and your attention is no exception to this rule. Your cat is not going to be bashful about making the first move, in contrast to a dog who may sit calmly and stare at you while waiting patiently for you to show them attention. In the event that you discover that your feline companion is persistently pawing or nudging at you in an effort to get your attention, this is a clear indication that they are not receiving the attention they feel they are entitled to. It is a common misconception that adopting a cat will result in the animal becoming aloof and not requiring a lot of attention. However, this is a terrible thing to do to a cat. Cats have a strong desire for excitement and enrichment, and they enjoy receiving attention of any kind, even if it is on their terms. Cats that are kept inside are more likely to experience boredom. Therefore, it is imperative that you provide them with the attention they require. Number 3, it is not uncommon to discover your cat reclined on your laptop. If you are an individual who works from home, there is a good probability that you spend a considerable amount of time on the computer or laptop computers. If you frequently discover your feline companion resting on your computer or keyboard, it is not simply to provide warmth, rather they are doing so because they are lonely and yearn for your affection and undivided attention. Because of your cat's intelligence, they will frequently be drawn to objects that remind them of you. This is the reason why you will frequently find them lying on your favorite sweater or why they will grab your seat when you get up. Make time for your cat and use the breaks you get from your screen to interact with them and make them feel like they are the only ones in the world. Is your cat acting out or constantly demanding attention? It might be more than just playful behavior. Learn how to avoid the top errors in cat care with tips from Chick Kitty and keep your feline feeling loved and secure. Number 2, you are ignoring the medical care that he or she requires. It's possible that your cat is not receiving enough love if its health is deteriorating, which is another indication that your cat is not getting enough attention. Even though cats are often healthy, this does not mean that you can skip out on taking them to the veterinarian or purchasing them insurance. It is especially important to keep this in mind when it comes to elderly cats who should visit the veterinarian twice a year rather than simply once a year. Because your cat relies on you to be their health champion, you must demonstrate your affection for them by providing them with care that includes vaccinations against fleas and ticks, visits to the veterinarian, and oral and dental care. It is important to keep in mind that the right care that you provide for your cat is the best possibility that you will be able to let the two of you live a long and happy life together for 9 lives. Number 1, cats that are not receiving an adequate amount of love may cry out during the night. It is a common misconception that cats are stoic beings. Nevertheless, this does not mean that they will not communicate their need for assistance in a literal sense. If your cat is not receiving an adequate amount of love, one of the clear indicators that they are experiencing is that they will scream out in their homes at night. Cats will do this as a sign of sadness, and it is their way of communicating with you that they are lonely and do not feel valued. On the other hand, if your cat is yowling, this is a whole different situation. An altered cat that is yowling is a classic sign that it needs assistance, and it should be evaluated by an expert in the field of pet health as soon as possible. Bear in mind that a contented feline is a loving feline, and by being sensitive to their need, you can create a more profound and satisfying relationship with your companion animal. Please don't forget to open the link in the description. Have you enjoyed the content? Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps us bring more of what you love.